Testing 1, 2, 3. No, too soon. Too soon. Let's get this up and running. That one. And that one. And that one. And, ooh, I hear a beep beep. Why is there a beep beep? Beep beep. That's why. Let's hit that. Alright. Are we working? Alrighty. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Would help if this was turned up. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. That's sounding pretty good, I think. Excellent. Alrighty. Then we'll get these going. And we're done. Alrighty. Howdy folks. Rayjchrist here. And this week, I'm playing some Slay the Spire. Now, some of you might be wondering, where did I get this? Hang on there. Rayjchrist here, playing some more Slay... Rayjchrist here, playing some more Slay the Spire. Now, some of you might be wondering, where did Rage get this fantastic, wonderful shirt? But the rest of you are probably wondering, why is he playing Slay the Spire and not Sekiro? He hasn't finished Sekiro yet. Play Sekiro! And the answer is, I got this lovely shirt at Rivers. But why am I playing Slay the Spire? Because it's been a long, tough week, and I just don't have it in me to play Sekiro this week. And also, I have been playing Slay the Spire in my spare time, and I have finally worked my way up to Ascension 20 with the Ironclad. Now, that's a first for me, so I thought, if I'm going to play Ascension 20 for the first time, I'd like to do it with you guys. That might be fun. So that's what we're going to do this week. So we're going to jump into it. Seeing as we're playing a game that I don't usually play, I'll do a bit of an intro. For those that might be watching me for the first time, the name is Rayjchrist. I'm a lawyer by day. That camera now. I'm a lawyer by day. I'm a gamer by night. And on the weekends, I volunteer for a charity who help tutor kids who are struggling in school and help them with their schoolwork, which is a cause I'm very passionate about, to the extent that every dollar that I make streaming for the rest of 2025, I will be donating to that charity, the Achievers Club of Western Australia. Oh, by the way, I'm Australian. Hey. And so, yes, every dollar that I make streaming, I will be donating to the charity Achievers Club WA in 2025. So, without any further ado, let's jump straight into it. So, it's my first attempt at Ascension 20. I'm using Ironclad. He's the only one I've gotten to Ascension 20. So, yeah, let's see if we can do it. So what gift am I going to choose? Transform a card. It's okay. Could get rid of a strike. Could get rid of a defend. Even better. I could get 100 gold for free. Free money. Free money's always good. Let's get an ad out of the way. There we go. Alrighty. What else? What else indeed? I could lose 7 max HP to choose a rare card. That is tempting, but some rare cards are better than others. Some are not so good at the start, and to lose 7 max HP, I don't know, I could afford it. Or I could lose my starting relic and obtain a random boss relic, which is good if all the other options are crap. But I'd probably take 100 gold above that. Let's just pop into the map, have a look, and see where the next merchant is. He's a while, and he's also after the burning... the burning elite. I don't know if I could do that. Although, I could go down this way and there's 2 shops. So that extra 100 gold could actually be good, because we're taking potentially 2 shops here, although potentially only 1. Also, elites, where are they? What am I taking? What is my pathing going to be? Let's work that out. So 100 gold or a rare card. That's what I'm really tossing up between. Although in saying that, the Transformer card is tempting because I'd be spending 100 gold to remove a defend anyway. So to remove it and transform it into something that's hopefully better, and I feel like most of the cards are better, that's actually, now that I think of it, pretty tempting. But anyway, let's get back to the pathing. What path am I going to take if I transform a card or if I take gold? What's it going to be? I do not want to take a Burning Elite. I just don't. Not yet. I will eventually, obviously, because I am going to beat the heart in this run. It's going to happen. But for now, let's see. I can have 1, 2, 3, 4 fights, an Elite. So 1, 2, 3, 4 fights. So I'm looking at the second path from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4 fights, an Elite. Or I could even looking at the left-hand path. 1, 2, 3, 4 fights, a question mark. Well, 2 fights, question mark, 2 fights, Elite. Or better yet, 2 fights, question mark, 2 fights, fire, Elite. Ooh, I like that. I like that it gives me options. Because the middle one is just 2 unknown, 2 Elite, fire. But why would I take that path when I can take the other path, which is exactly the same, but there's a fire before the Elite, and there's options. So I think I'm taking the left-hand path here. It's better in every way, and it puts me at the same pivot point anyway, so why wouldn't I? So that's what we're going to do. The question is, are we transforming a card, are we taking the gold, or are we taking a rare card? I'm actually really tempted to transform a card here. The problem with rare cards is that sometimes you don't get what you need. I mean, if I got a bludgeon, great. But what if I get something like a Fiendfire, which isn't really helpful right now? That's not so good. But this way I can get rid of a defend as well. Let's transform a card. I might regret it, might not. Let's see. Or it might give me some guidance about what I'm doing for the rest of the attempt. Power through, add wounds. It's better than, you know what? I like that. It's a defend, but plus. I like it. So, let's get into it. Right, so how are we going to do this? Well, we could either defend a bit or just lay into them. I reckon we defend. Stop 2 of that damage coming through. We whack. Who are we going to whack? I reckon we bash this one here. And then we just hit that one there. I don't know. Do they have different possibilities of hitting you? I honestly don't know. Ah, fuck. I should have done strike and strike. Well, I promised myself I wasn't going to save Scum. I regret making that promise to myself, but I'm going to try not to do it. I'm going to try very hard not to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to power through, and I'm going to strike, and then I'll kill him next turn. With a bash and a strike. Okay, that's fine. I don't think we lost any life as a result of that mistake, but what it's teaching me is get good. That's what it's teaching me. Get good. Do I want any of these cards? Well, I feel like I've got a fair bit of defend here with the power through. So maybe the Iron Wave isn't such a necessity. Flex. A normal flex isn't that great. Sword Boomerang without strength isn't that great. If I could take both of these, that'd be nice. Iron Wave, 5 block and 5 damage. At this stage of the game, that's not terrible. It's not as offensive as I'd like to be. I'd like to be doing more damage, but you know what? I feel like maybe it's the play for now. Alright, let's do the next one. Okay, what have we got? We got a fair amount of damage coming in. That's not ideal. Well, I could actually take out the 6 drop and do a defend. Sorry, I could take out the 12. Yeah, 6 drop. What is this? Magic the Gathering. And do a defend, which I think is the play. 1, 2, defend, take 3 damage. And I didn't even get affected in any major way. Never punished. Okay, let's strike. Strike. Now, do we want to power through or do we want to defend? The deck is very small for a power through. What is that little noise? Oh, what that noise was. I think it's my little hand signals accidentally making the thing zoom in and out, possibly. Anyway, do I defend or do I power through? Let me think about this. I don't really want to take 3 damage, but at the same time, I don't really want to wound in my hand. But you know what? Am I going to be able to kill him next turn? Probably not. 6, 11. Can I do 8 damage on top of that? No. What if I get... No, even with 3 strikes, I don't do it. So... Look, let's just power through, block the thing, and hope I don't draw those wounds. Okay, 12 damage incoming. I might double block and... No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to Iron Wave and defend. Okay, what have I got coming up? A whole lot of wounds and slimes. So I feel like maximizing damage would probably be good. So why don't I strike, Iron Wave, and defend? 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we finish him off. 1, 2, Dedge. Okay, we're slowly working our way up to 100% health. Another Iron Wave? No thank you. Bloodletting? Yes please. So that means I can play more cards, and then all of a sudden cards that give me more strength, like Flex, are more useful. Do I want 150 gold? It's going to be too long before I can remove that. The nearest shop is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 floors away. But how many fights? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fights. I'm not doing 4 fights with a curse. So, disagree. Sorry, Snaky Boy. Okay, now, do I take a question mark or a fight? I think... Because I only get one more easy fight, and then after that I get hard fights. If I take a question mark, well, it could be something that loses me health, although I've got plenty to lose. It could be something that lands me in a fight. It could be a shop. It could be all sorts of things. Most of those things are things I don't want. So I think I have a fight and try and get some better cards. This is a terrible hand because I'm not doing damage. Okay. So this isn't ideal. We're going to bash. And we're going to Iron Wave. Now the question is, do I take 3 damage to do 12, 18 damage? The answer is yes. Absolutely yes. Every day yes. Alright. Now we can just kill him. 1, 2. Brilliant. And now I'm on full health. Sweet. Okay, we've got more gold. Okay, another power through. I feel like 1 is enough. Clothesline is very tempting here. I think I'm going to take the clothesline. That'll help against Gremlin Knob. That'll help against Lagavulin. Yeah, definitely. Now this is interesting. I could power through. And I think that's probably the answer, just stop myself from taking damage here. So I reckon let's do some damage probably to the smaller one. Get rid of him first. Power through. Okay. Maybe I should have taken out the front one, but in saying that, I'd rather be dealing with 6 damage and defending that than dealing with this guy. 1. Do I let him make me vulnerable? I'll take 50% more damage, so he'll be hitting me for 9. I think I do. In saying that, I could just start laying into this one. Am I going... He's only vulnerable for 1 more turn. Then I have to start... No. This is that's the answer, then he's doing more damage to me, but only 3 more. Which, hitting that and then hitting that, so spend 3 to gain 5 is the answer. There we go. So what did I take then? I took 3 damage instead of 9 or something. My math is bad, but that seemed to be a good plan. I took 3 damage instead of 4. So it worked out for the best. Now, he's going to be powering up. So rather than doing 12 damage, wouldn't I be better off doing 18 to him, leaving him on 9 health, and then I get to kill him next turn? 1, 2, 3. I think that's the play. Okay, and now we kill him, right? We do 2, then we do 1, and he's dead, and we're full health. Nice. Add a card. Dark Embrace. God, yes. Have I got anything that exhausts? Only the Ascender's Bane, but we'll work on it. Dark Embrace is just good. The problem is, though, I'm going into a boss fight. Taking a useless card when going into a boss fight isn't good at all. Shrug It Off, on the other hand, lets me block and draw cards. So if I'm thinking about the next fight, doing a Frost Prime strategy, I would be taking the Shrug It Off. Whereas if I'm thinking long term, then I'd take the Dark Embrace. Especially because I've got wounds, I'm starting to build a deck that likes to exhaust stuff. Now all I need is the card that actually exhausts stuff. Do I want Dark Embrace coming back to me over and over and over again? I'm going to take the Frost Prime approach, which is think about the next fight. But do I need more block? What if it's... Okay, hang on a minute. What if it's Gremlin Knob? Shrug It Off doesn't help me anyway. None of them do. Whereas if it's anything else, like let's say it's Lagavulin, I can hopefully get Dark Embrace out of the way by just doing it when he's asleep. If it's the sentries, Shrug It Off would be incredibly helpful. And I think that's the answer. Okay. Now, now that I've done that, what am I going to do? Do I do an elite and then a fight and then a rest? I'm thinking yes. Because, I mean, I've got the health. I mean, I could level up Bash or even Clothesline. But probably pick Bash over Clothesline. Bloodletting's tempting too. What is Power 3 leveled up? 20 block. That's pretty nice too. But the thing is that I could get the elite out of the way, do a normal fight, and then rest and recover. That is incredibly tempting. Then, if I've got enough health after that, I can go open the chest and then consider a shop or a level up or an elite or potentially two elites. Is that right? Potentially 2 elites. And then some question marks, maybe. So that sounds like the play. Did I just skip something important? No, surely not. I didn't not take a card, did I? Did I skip a card reward? No. Sure. God, I hope not. Alright, sentries. So, I'm really glad I took the shrug. Alright, how do we deal with sentries? I'm thinking Bash ain't worth it. Something can strike Iron Wave. And Bash ain't worth it because they've got Artifact. Alrighty. This hand kind of sucks. In saying that, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't at all. Maybe this hand ain't bad. Okay. If I use these two, then I'm blocking for 18, which is nearly there. I'll take 3 damage. Do some extra damage to him. Nice. Okay, end the turn. We take 2 damage, plus the 3 that I sacrificed, but totally worth it. That clothesline... Yeah. Is that 12 damage? That is 12 damage. Okay, so that takes care of him exactly. Alternatively, I can start working on this one. Because what are they going to do? They're going to start filling my deck with stuff. This is where Dark Embrace would have been helpful. Because with the Dazed, when they exhaust after being ethereal, would then draw me more cards. Shit, I should have taken the bloody Dark Embrace. God damn it. See, this is my lack of knowledge showing through. Now, do I use Clothesline on him, or do I take the extra, kill him next turn, because I'm bound to get... I was going to say I'm bound to get 2 strikes next turn, but you know what? I don't think I am bound to get 2 strikes next turn. So I might just do that, and then decide, do I power through, or do I defend? Do I fully block? Do I save 5 damage, but take 2 wounds? Would I pay 2 life? Sorry, would I pay 5 life to avoid 2 wounds in hand in this particular fight? Yes, I would. Okay. Shit. 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 Why did I not take the Dark Embrace? I should have taken the Dark Embrace. I should have taken the Dark Embrace. That was not smart. And this is where I'm in trouble. I am in trouble. With a capital T. What have I got that I can draw into? I might not shrug, because chances are I'm going to draw one of these and not be able to play it. I'd rather draw... Whereas the chances of drawing a Dazed... actually, chances of drawing a Dazed pretty good, and there's the possibility of drawing the Bloodletting. Okay, let's shrug and see what I get. Worst possible scenario. Fantastic. Okay, let's strike. And Iron Wave. That'll put him on 25. Yeah, fuck it. If he ends up on 1 HP, I'm gonna be so sad. And so salty. That's 8. It's 14. He's gonna be on 11. Why did I not take the Dark Embrace? Damn it. Oh no. I'm having some real regrets now. Alright. Why did I not take the Dark Embrace? Why? Oh my god, so many dazed. Dazed for days. Dazed for days. Okay. We've kinda stabilized, kinda maybe, sort of, kinda. We'll definitely Clothesline. Just because of the extra damage. No other reason, because he's got Artifact, right? More dazed. Okay, and then we defend, strike, defend, full block. Okay, we've kinda stabilized. Why did I not take the Dark Embrace? So many regrets right now. Okay. That wasn't terrible. Paper Frog, nice. And use with Vulnerable take 75% more damage rather than 50. That's really good. Okay, what do we get? Not a single rare or even uncommon card. That sucks balls. Okay, is there anything I'd want to headbutt? Is there anything... That sucks. Oh, that really sucks. How's the sound going, by the way? Is this all coming through? Yeah, it is. Cool. Okay, now. Now. What? This is kind of in the way. Shall we move that up a smidge? Yeah, that looks better, doesn't it? Alright. Okie doke. Now what do I do? I don't want to skip. Well, maybe I do want to skip. My problem with Wild Strike is that I don't have a way to get rid of the wounds yet. I might eventually, but I don't yet. Headbutt. I don't have anything to headbutt except maybe the bloodletting. Which, to be honest, isn't terrible. Or the shrug. You know what? Headbutt's just generally useful. I'm going to take it. Okay. I forgot that I don't have a rest yet. Not that it would have made me do anything differently. It just makes me sad. Okay. Well, I think the obvious thing to do here is to hit you nice and hard. And do I power through? I think I do. I don't want to take 10 damage. Alrighty. Now, we can Iron Wave, strike, defend, pass the turn. This is actually a pretty easy combat. I reckon we'll be fine here. We bash, we strike, pass the turn. I didn't lose a single point of HP. Love it. Okay. And finally a potion. My first potion. How many fights? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights to get my first potion. The RNG in this run is shit. But now I've got corruption. That makes up for everything. Why didn't I take the Dark Embrace? Why did I not take the Dark Embrace? Oh my god. Okay. Now. I think we want to go to the fire. The question is, do we level up corruption or do we rest? That is the question. Do we level up corruption or do we rest? And I feel like the answer is we level up corruption. Because then... okay, here's the thing. If we rest, we can then hit an elite and a fight an elite and 2 question marks, which could be another fight. That's a lot of fights without rests. That's a lot of fights with a 3-drop corruption and not a lot of energy. That's my concern. In saying that, once you use corruption, so long as you've got something else in hand, you're pretty good. And I have enough of a balance of defends, power through, shrug that I'm probably okay. But on the other hand, if I level up the corruption, which I think is what I would level up, I'd be more inclined to take a shot, a fight. Only one... Nah. Okay, here's the thing. What if we rest? No, I want more relics. Okay. I'm going to rest and take more relics. That's the plan. Bag of prep. Absolutely. Have to get the blue key later. Alrighty, we got more cards. We love more cards. Okay, we're going to bash. And we're going to strike. And we're going to pass the turn. Now he's all mad, but that's fine. Do we corruption here? It's skills that piss him off. So, yes. Now, do I defend? That 8 will then become an 11. So instead of taking 8 damage, I'll take 6 damage. Is that worth it? Probably not. But possibly so. I don't know. I mean, I guess the question is, why even use the corruption if I'm not going to use the corruption, right? Does that make sense? Does that make any sort of sense at all? I don't know that it does. But definitely, if I draw more cards, I'm just going to get stuff that I can't use. Like another defend. It's just going to piss him off even more. I mean, if I bloodletting here, I cop more damage, but then I'm doing 12, 18 to him. Is it worth copping 6 damage to do an extra to kill him more quickly? I'm not sure that it is. Nah, I'm gonna wait. Hey, alright. What do I want back? Why did I corruption? Corruption was not helpful just then. I just see it. I'm like, I gotta use it. I shouldn't have used it. What do I want to get back? On top of the draw pile. Also, yeah, what do I want to see? I wouldn't mind seeing a clothesline or a vulnerable. Also, he's hitting me for a shit ton of damage. So maybe clothesline is good here. So he's doing less damage to me. Pass the turn. Ow. My face. Okay, I think we clothesline. We strike. Now, do we piss him off a bit, but get some block? Are we going to kill him next turn? No. So the answer is no, we don't. Although, we could piss him off a bit and gain 8 block. Then I might draw something I'd regret. Although, yeah. Like, I block 8 now, but he gains 3. So I'm really blocking 5 now, but then copping an extra 3 next turn. He doesn't have a multi-hit, does he? Look, I think I wait, and I just take it. Ouch. Okay, do I want anything back? Maybe the bash? No, definitely not the bash. What about the weaken? Do I want the clothesline? I mean, the clothesline is 2 attacks anyway, really. So what does it hurt to get that back? But I should bash first. Bash. Headbutt. Clothesline. Defend. Defend. We don't care that he's mad, because he's dead next turn anyway. So at least I fully blocked. Now he's dead. Okay. That wasn't great. Negate the next 2 curses. That's not helpful. I mean, I guess it's a bit helpful. Some Dex is not bad. Add a card. Carnage is nice. We do like Carnage. We do. What was that? It's weird. Things are doing weird things. Okay, do we want a Carnage? Well, what's coming up? We've got an Elite coming up, and we're really low on health, which is bad. We've also got a hard fight. I'm not sure I'm going to survive this. So if we get if we get the sentries again, what's going to help? Probably a shrug. Disarm, definitely not going to help. If we get Lagavulin, the disarm will help a bit. Carnage will also help a lot. Carnage is helpful. Also, who's my boss? Hexaghost. Okay. So, disarm is quite helpful with Hexaghost. Carnage is also good. Problem with Carnage is that if something happens and I can't use it, that sucks. Also, this is easy to play with my Corruption. So, let's go for the disarm. Okay. Well now. So he's going to split at 36? Yeah, 36. Alright, so I need to be careful of that. What gets him to 36? And do I want a headbutt here? Because what I could do is I could bash or I could clothesline. Like, there's going to be a turn where he does a fair bit of damage. That's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm deeply, deeply, deeply afraid of. I feel like there's going to be a turn where he's going to be doing damage and I'm going to want to minimize it. And that's probably going to be next turn. Yeah. Okay. So what I could do here is I could play the Corruption, the Power Through, and the Disarm, and that's pretty tempting. Okay, so we've got pretty much full block. I mean, I could draw more cards and get more block, but I don't think it's worth it. Just 1 damage, that's fine. Okay. 36. So if I hit him once, he's going to be on... so 6 will bring him down to 45. 39. Perfect. 1, 2. Stop. Next turn we hit him for a lot. Hope he doesn't weaken us. Frail. Frail's fine. Don't need block because we're about to we're gonna wreck his shit right now. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wreck his shit. I don't have anything to headbutt, unfortunately. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw some cards because I think that's gonna be really helpful here. Because I think, okay, because that's 9, 15, 21. We only need 18 more. We can totally do that. We did not do that. Well, that kind of sucks. Why didn't I get the Dark Embrace? Oh. Okay. Such regrets. Such regrets. Alright, what I'm thinking of doing here is... because I don't want to split him. I'd rather... How much damage is this? 15, 21. 21 ain't a lot. I'm also not able to block for a lot. 21... That leaves him on 18, and then I've got 2 foes that I need to do 18 damage to. That's my concern. That there is my concern. And I don't know what to do about that. That draw was so bad. Okay. I think I do need to split him. It's the only thing I can think of. And then hope that I get some decent defend cards. That's the only thing I can think of. Alright, so let's... Do we want to... Do we want either of these back? I don't think we do we? What we want are these ones. So I'm thinking, do I strike and headbutt? But no. That's just going to make it harder, right? Yeah, so we headbutt, we strike, and... Do I spend 3 life to get rid of these slimes? No, I don't think I do. My life total is low enough. Ugh. Okay, so look, neither of them is attacking. I don't know what the M means. What does M mean? I mean, at least they're not splitting. That's kinda good, I guess. So I can get rid of one of them. And pass the turn. Maybe I should have shrugged there. I don't know. Okay. So we've got 6 block. Hang on. We've got lots of block. What am I talking about? Got block for days. Okay, we're taking 1 damage. I'm okay with that. And now we can finish him off. With a clothesline. Alright, that was a net gain. That wasn't terrible. That card draw was terrible, but the result was okay. Perfected Strike. I do have all my strikes. Hemo is not great when I'm low on life. Going into Hexaghost with low life is okay though. But once I've got low life, using the low life is probably not ideal. Perfected Strike is kind of tempting, only because I've got all these damn strikes. Even though it's a shit card, it's, what have I got? 5 strikes, so that's 10, 16 for 2. And if I get a pommel strike or a heavy strike, then it's going to count for even more. I don't have any strength for a sword boomerang. Problem is that I'm getting too many 2-cost cards without the energy to pay for it. That's my major concern here. I've already got 2. Do I need another? I'm not sure that I do. And I've got enough cards in the deck. I think this is a skip. Okay. No! Oh, God. This is not good. Okay. Is the corruption going to help me here? Possibly. Okay. What I'm inclined to do is use the corruption and then do some attacks, like with a clothesline. And I'll start on the end one because he's got the lowest health. I might even use an attack potion, not now, but maybe now? Yeah. That's tempting, actually. An attack potion as well. So I want to kill these guys as soon as I can. Heavy blade, uppercut. Uppercut's good. It gets rid of his, uppercut's real good. Okay. Now the question is, do we want to use that and then he's vulnerable, and then use that and then he's weak as well? That seems like a good combo. Because this one here is less good. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to Bloodlet. We're going to Corruption. We're going to use this, which should... He won't be weak, but he will be vulnerable. And then we're going to use this. And then we can kill him next turn. Okay. That wasn't terrible at all. So we can kill him with an Iron Wave. We can make use of all of our mana here. Kill him with an Iron Wave. We're going to bash you. We're going to disarm you. Or maybe disarm... Hang on. We're going to defend... So we've got full blocks, and we're going to disarm you, which is going to do nothing, but that's fine. Got full blocks. Ooh, that's a lot of dazed. Dazed for days. Okay, now we're going to start taking out this fellow. Do we shrug first? I feel like we shrug first. See what we get. Okay. I think we're going to make it. I think we can. I think we can. I think we can. I think we can. Okay. We can. I think 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 we can. Okay, so let's hit you twice. And then... Do we defend again? I think we do. So don't want to take damage. Oh, I was afraid of this. I was afraid of this. Using this to prevent losing 5 life. Worth it. Why did I not take the Dark Embrace? I'm going to be regretting that decision for the rest of this game. I can see it now. Alright. Now the question is, we do 8. So I'm thinking of using the Bloodletting, right? We take 3 damage, but then we can do 8 plus 12 makes 20, plus 6 makes 26, plus 9 makes 35, and he's weak if I do it on him. And then he'll have 10 health left. Problem is, then I'll get hit by him next turn. Whereas if I take the 10 damage and then kill him, then I'm just getting dazed next turn, which is probably the better play. I am taking 13 damage though. Alternatively, we bash for 8, and then we strike for 9, which is 17. He's on 6. We kill him next turn anyway, but we're copping more dazed. Which probably doesn't matter because it's going into the discard pile, right? Or is it going into the draw pile? Can't remember. If it's going into discard, it's not a big deal. And I think it is, from memory. And that way we're not copping the damage from Bloodletting. But then he's on... But then he's on 6 and he's not dead. Alternatively, I use this. Yeah. So he's on... So 17, he's on 6. He's not dead, and I'm copying 6. All that damage. That isn't ideal. Next turn, I kill it, so I'm not taking more damage, but I'm getting dazed, and then I'm going to struggle to kill him. Whereas if I do 20, 26, 35 damage to this one, and I'm only copying... what's a quarter of 10? 10 divided by 4 is what? 2? I'm only copying 8 damage. And he's only got 10 health left. But I'm not going to be able to take him out next turn, am I? No, I don't think I am. Am I going to manage to do 10 damage to that thing next turn? Probably not. So is the better plan to deal 26 damage to it and then 6 damage to that and take 13 now, and then I'll have 2 turns to try and do 39 damage. All of these options suck balls. Like, at least if I leave that on 6... No, that seems like the worst option. if I do 30... If I leave that on 10, will I be able to do 23 damage to that next turn? That is the question. That is the real question. Or will I be able to do 10 damage to that? Because think about it. If I reduce that to 8 damage, that leaves me on 11. I can take one more hit without dying. But then I'm copying one more damage because of this. I'm actually copying 11. So I'm going to be on 8. Which means I can't take any more hits. I don't think I'm going to get through this. He's going to be vulnerable for a little while. That's the other thing, is that... Is it crazy to split the damage? What if I do a bash to you and a clothesline to you? It is kind of crazy to split the damage, because then I'm not getting the extra from that. But it will make it easier to kill him next turn if I do 17 to that, leave him on 6. Do 12 to him, cop 11. I will be able to kill him next turn then. I can do 6 damage to a vulnerable enemy. That's not hard. I don't even need him to be vulnerable to be able to do 6 damage to him. Unless I get the Iron Wave and nothing else. That's not a terrible answer. So what was it? 8? Or I could just hit it for 8. That'll put him on 15. Can I do 15 damage to him? I'd need to hit it with 2 strikes, but then I could then hit this one with the clothesline and a strike. But what's the purpose of that? No, I think I bloodlet, I bash, I clothesline, I strike. My maths was off then, but that's fine. Okay. Alright. So, we kill that with a strike. No question. We kill you. We hit you with an uppercut. And we pass the turn. What was that uppercut worth? Was that a bad uppercut? No, it was fine. This is so tight. The weaken saved me. The weaken saved me. Okay. What am I putting on top of the deck? Clothesline. Uppercut. Uppercut's going back on top of the deck. Does it even matter? No, he's dead. God, that was close. Okay, whenever you get a curse, increase max HP by 6. What happens if I get a curse? Do I not get it, and so that doesn't trigger? Also, how messed up have these elites been? Like, seriously, I've gotten 2 things that I don't think actually work together. And I didn't get a rare card from the first one. What the hell, man? Okay, random skill and a card. What's my card going to be? Second Wind. Second Wind is good. It allows me to actually exhaust things that aren't skills. I don't have a lot of draw, so Anger is bad. Thunderclap, I don't have any big hits. So Second Wind it is. I don't want to do a fight, so I'm just going to take question marks. I can't remember what the trap is. I know I get hurt, but I can't remember how badly. I think I've got an option. I think I've got options, right? I'll take lose 7 max HP. What does the Golden Idol do again? 25% more gold. Yeah, the max HP is fine. Because there's no immediate downside. That's an elite. I can't do it. I can't do it. I literally can't do it. Because if I do, I'm dead. I can't fight an elite with 8 health. I can't do it. Now, what I'm trying to remember is... Okay, I'm just going to go, because I will die. Eviscerated and chopped by giant claws. That's the Lagavulin. Can I beat Lagavulin? Can I beat Lagavulin? I think the answer is no. I mean, at best, I could bash him. I have some blocks. It's not worth the... Oh. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. If I die... I mean, the corruption might save me here, but then again, it might not. I get a relic if I win. And if I die, I just start again. Fuck it. Get the loot. No. Shit! He's not even asleep. I thought he'd be asleep. Okay, we corruption here, right? Do we corruption here? Or do we just start wailing on him? I need more energy. I think we start wailing on him. God damn it. Yeah, gotta do it. 20. 20. Okay. Second wind is going to be helpful here. We power through. We second wind. And that'll give us 3, 6. That's enough. Especially with Iron Wave as well. That's plenty. I'm wondering, do I disarm him as well? I don't think I Iron Wave him. I think I strike him and second wind. I think that's the answer here. Strike. Second wind. Disarm is too small to really make a difference here. Okay. We shrug. So we have to. We use the potion. Do we intimidate or do we entrench? If we weaken him, he'll do 25% less damage. He'll do 15. That's still not enough. If we entrench for nothing, that's probably the answer. Because if we defend and then entrench, we're good. Now, what are we using? We're fucked. I feel like we get back... maybe clothesline? Or bash? I don't know. Power through. Look, he hits you big twice, which he's done. And then after that, I think he goes back to, like, doing status effects. So I feel like a bash might be helpful. Pass the turn, pop 2. Okay. So we bash. We strike. We are so fucked. Okay, he's coming in for 20. Oh my god, the dexterity reduction is terrible. I can't do this. Look at this. I'm stuffed. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm 100% dead. Well, that's what I get for not taking the Dark Embrace. Alright. Ascension 20, attempt number 2. Hello again. Brought you back. Thank you. Okay, well, let's... Where's the elite? Where are the elites? Because enemies in next 3 combats have 1 HP. Do I want that? Okay, I can have 1, 2, 3, 4 fights for the left one. 1, 2, 3 fights for the middle one. 1, 2, 3, 4 fights for the right one middle path. 1, 2... There's no way I can get to him, to any elites, in 3 fights. It's not possible. So I'll take the max HP, thank you very much. Okay, now, what would I like? I'm really mad that that didn't turn out. That turned out so poorly. I like fire, elite fire. Chest, double question mark, and then decide. Probably a second elite. So I'm thinking fight, fight. 4 fights, a question mark, a fire. I think that's the play. Okay, how much damage are they doing? 14. Frickin' fantastic. 1. Do I hit them both? It puts them both on 9. Which isn't great. It's not great at all. Like, I can't kill either of them with a bash. Which means there's actually no possible way to kill them both next turn. So what if I double defend, take 4 damage, and focus on just getting one of them down? Man, I'm so salty about that last round. Why did I not take the Dark Embrace? God damn it. God damn it. Okay, we defend, we take one of you out. For a first fight, this one's kinda hard. Alright, kill him this turn. Okay, fire potion, and... Well, is there any point in headbutting? Well, I've got nothing that I want to bring back. Because bash is kind of crap when it's only 2. Sword boomerang ain't bad, but without strength it's pretty lame. And in trench, there's just no point. So let's take the headbutt. Alrighty. Well, we've got a headbutt. 1, 2, 3. Do I sound salty? I sound salty, don't I? I'm so salty right now. Let's bash him. Okay, so next turn, if I get 2 strikes, I can do 18 damage and he's not dead. If I get 3 strikes, which is fairly likely, he'll be dead. So let's block this. There it is. 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out, buddy. 18 gold. Okay, what do I want? Wild Strike, wounds that I can't do anything with. Another headbutt is not great. And a flex that is pretty average. But also, I don't have anything better. Flex can kind of suck without card draw. Like, it's good with card draw. Kind of sucks without it. Saying that, I don't have that many. Do I skip? Do I skip? I think I skip. Okay. Jawworm. He doesn't get that much stronger, does he? So, I could just defend and bash here. Or I could just try and rush him down. Is that the answer? That might be the answer. Nah, let's try and block some of it, shall we? There we go. I'll rush him down next turn. Before he starts blocking and shit. Oh my god, why have I drawn so many goddamn defends now? It does nothing for me. And now he's blocking and doing a lot of damage, and I've got nothing to defend it with. Spire, why do you hate me tonight? Seriously. Seriously. It's just being a shit tonight. I'm actually tempted to use the potion here and avoid all that damage. In saying that, it's only going to get worse. Now, the question is, if I hit him for 8, that puts him on 30. Hit him with that, 21. And then I need 3 strikes, which is not even possible. So I need to put a strike on top, I think. And even then I have to hope that I draw it. Or I use the potion. I think I use the damn potion. 1, 2, 3, pot. Don't like it, but it had to be done. Okay, I don't have the draw for anger. Combust ain't bad. Seeing red also ain't bad. That one exhausts. Combust helps me here. Okay. Doesn't help me here, but it helps me with sentries. And sentries is my hardest fight, I think, even though I died flagpole. And that's what I get for just not going through. But I don't know. I feel like the last run was a little bit cursed. This run also seems to be rather cursed. 1, 2, 3. What does he split on? He splits on, let's see, 68 would be 34. So 35, 34 is when he splits. 35, and he's still more than half. Yes. Okay. 18 damage incoming. That kind of sucks. And I'm frail, so I reckon... Okay, so what does it take to get him to like 35? So if I hit him with a headbutt, he's going to be on 42, 36. And then I stop. And then if I hit that, then he'll split, which is not good. But if I don't hit that, we're going to have trouble. So, what if I go... Okay, hang on. 45? No. Yeah, 45. 39. 34. That is less than half. That would be worst case scenario. Needs to be 35 or higher. Let's do that math again. 45, 39, 34. Shit. That sucks, because I really do want to use the combust. Okay, so if I'm using that, that's going to put him on 45, 46, 46, 40, and then I can't hit him with anything else. 46, hang on. 46, 37? Yeah, I think that's right, because if he's on... I hit him with this, he's on 42, 37. That's as close as we're going to get to 35. And we defend. What are we headbutting back? A strike? Yeah. It's going to have to be a strike. So let's headbutt back a strike. We combust. We defend. Pass the turn. Okay. Now we take him out. We're not doing that much damage to him, but I suppose it's better than nothing. Would have much rather have 3 attacks, but in saying that, this isn't terrible. 20 damage. 15 damage. That's not bad. Okay, because we can do 15 damage to you. What are we getting back? A bash? We don't need a bash. Let's get back a strike. Strike. And we'll hit you with a strike. Then all we need is 2 strikes. Okay, that went pretty well. 15 gold, Gambler's Brew, discard cards and draw that many, that's alright. And another combust? No. Armaments? Yes. Armaments. Armaments is good. Because then we can upgrade that shit. At this fire here. Find some potions for freezies. Absolutely. Liquid Memories or Attack Potion. I mean, why not both? I think that's even better than drawing cards, to be honest. Like, the thing that scares me the most is the Sentries fight. And what we've got for that is Combust. Armaments Plus will help a bit. Now, what's going to really help in the Sentries fight? Probably a free attack and a Liquid Memories. Because if I've got... Rather than just drawing cards, because drawing more cards might just draw me more of those things that I don't like. Okay, so let's upgrade the armaments. Nice. And now... God, this is a sucky starting hand. Do we just race and take the 10? Do we just take the 10? Do we tank it? Do I want an attack potion? I feel like the time for that is when there's a bash in play or an armaments in play. Either one. So let's just attack, attack, attack. Take the 10. The time to block is when there's only 2 of them, I feel. There's no way I'm going to manage to do... Oh, I was going to say, maybe I could have, you know. Yeah, see, this is where a free attack is helpful. Whirlwind. 5 damage to all enemies 3 times is not ideal, because that uses all my energy. Perfected Strike. So that's going to do... What, I've got 5 strikes. So that's going to be 16 damage. Upgraded will be even more. Can't remember how much, but it'll be more. That's going to be pretty good. Whereas this one here is 15 damage to everything. X times. See, the 0 cost thing... Although I could get it back. I could pop both my potions. I could use this. And then pop the other potion. And I still can't use it. Because X times is already used up. Okay. Is that how that works? I feel like that's how that works. If I'm wrong... I'll be sad. I would love... I can't see it, but I'd love to know what Perfected Strike is when it's leveled up. I don't know. Anyway, look, I can... Armaments. And then that, hopefully, leveled up will kill that one by itself. If it doesn't, I can strike and then maybe do a headbutt or something. Don't see the point in doing a bash. Is armaments useful here? That's the question. Am I going to get so much extra damage from armaments that it's worth an attack? And I think the answer is yes. Perfect. I thought that was the case. Done. Okay, so I've just saved 10 damage right there. Now, do we want to get it back? I think we do. I wouldn't mind putting it back on top of the pile, because it does 24 damage. And if I do 12 to you, or even better to you, that'll put you on 39, 29, minus 24 is 5. So I can stop myself from taking damage from you next turn as well. Done. Hit you one more time. Or hit you one more time. Okay, let's think this through. It's going to do 24. That leaves 5. If I take the combust, that takes out the other one as well. So let's hit you. Okay. Then I do a Perfected Strike, a Combust, pass the turn, you die, and now I just got to do 29 damage to you in a turn, which I'm not able to do, but I can at least stop a bit of it. I mean, I could Liquid Memories, but that's not going to stop the damage. Also, there's nothing in my discard pile. So, I'll... yeah. This isn't so bad. Alright. 9, 15, 21. Not dead. Not dead. Do we bash? I don't think we bash because of the artifact. That, and then next turn we kill him. Oh, that works too. Okay. Gold and courier. Okay, merchant restocks cards. Da-da-da-da. Fantastic. Good for buying shit. Okay. Now. Ooh. See, this is a card selection. This is a post-elite card selection. What do I want here? I don't have anything that's exhausting right now, so feel no pain. As much as I want it, doesn't help. Dual wield, I don't have any free attacks. I could dual wield the combust, but the chances of getting it too slim. I think offering. Okay, what are we doing at this fire? I don't think we're resting. I don't think we need it. I think we can keep going. Keeping in mind, though, that I've got 2 unknowns and an elite and a hard fight and a 3rd unknown. Or if I'm doing well, I could actually go for the burning elite, which might be the play here. What would I smith? I think the offering. I think we smith the offering. Because this leveled up draws you 5 cards, which is pretty good. In saying that, leveling up the bash is also a very good option. What does this do? Extra 2 damage to all enemies per turn. What am I going to get for the burning elite? It's going to be either a hard gremlin knob or a hard Lagavulin. Either one. I'm going to have a shop before that. I think I am going to go the burning elite, actually. Now, the question is, do I upgrade the bash or do I upgrade the offering? 2 extra cards probably isn't helping me that much against Lagavulin or against Gremlin Knob. But you know what is? A bash. That's going to help a lot with either of them. Yeah. Alright. Proceed. Okay, Singing Bowl. When adding cards into your deck, you may raise your max HP by 2 instead. How often am I going to be using that, or do I take the key? How often am I going to be taking, especially between now and the next chest, how often am I going to be taking max HP instead of cards? Not that often. I'm going to take the key. Alright. Oh, God. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Cleave would have been good. Okay, that's going to help a bit. Combust, attack. So that's going to be 5 damage. But none of them... It's not enough to kill any of them. Oh, that sucks. I could Liquid Memories a strike. Oh, goodness. Look, Combust is definitely the play. The question is, what else do I use? I could hit something with strike twice, like this dude over here, and cop 12. I could... Where the hell are my bloody defends? I've got so many of them. I could use a fire potion to take one of them out. So I could like attack, fire potion one of them. But I'd rather save that fire potion, I think. So I'm thinking... Stuff it. I just take a bit of damage to the face. It's not the worst. Do I hit? Knowing that they're gonna, next turn, get taken out. But everything's gonna get taken out in 2 turns, basically. Like, he automatically will. No, I think I try and take one of them out. And it might as well be the biggest one, I guess. That one. So that way I'm only taking 12. Yeah, I think that was the play. Although, there's still a lot of damage coming in. If I'd spread that out amongst one more of these, that would mean he'd be dying next turn. He's definitely dying next turn. And then I could have done hit, and survive. Hang on. This isn't so bad. I can do 4 damage to you. You will die. I can do 6 damage to you. You will die. And I will do 4 damage to you, and you will all die. There we go. Okay, that was not ideal, but not terrible. Okay. Infernal Blade or Drop Kick. Wild Strikes, there's still... I don't have a way to get rid of bloody wounds, so that doesn't help. But Drop Kick... I mean, I do have a Bash. I do have an Offering. Those two things put together make Drop Kick okay. Infernal Blade, random attack. And I'm doing the math here. So if I hit armaments, that gives me a free attack. This also gives me a free attack, but it's only 5. Hey, we got a shop. Now we got 2 shops. That's okay, I guess. What have we got? Need to play a power heal too. That might have been nice. 10 attacks, gain energy. Start each combat with 1 artifact. That's pretty darn good. Headbutt. I've already got one. Be good if I hit the right buttons. There we go. Immolate. That would be good against multi-enemy fights, obviously. No point in armaments. Berserk is just okay. Oh, I just remembered. I've got the shop thingy-majig. Apotheosis is kind of counter to what's going on in my deck because I've got the armaments flex, but I am remembering that every time I buy something it will refresh. That's something to keep in mind. Clockwork Souvenir is tempting. I mean, one artifact is really powerful. I could also get rid of something like... I'm reluctant to get rid of a Defend only because I don't have any more block cards. Where's all the block cards? I mean, Armaments is a block card, but it's a bit of a shit one. Impatience, if you've got no attacks, draw 2 cards. That's not even good. I mean, it's pretty rare that that would be helpful. Apotheosis is good, but it runs counter to Armaments Plus. It's also expensive. I really want to do that Burning Elite. So, and it's going to be Gremlin Knob or it's going to be Lagavulin. What's useful against either of those? Potentially Berserk. Clockwork Souvenir is good against Lagavulin. Not so much against Gremlin Knob. Oh, maybe even against Gremlin Knob, actually. And I mean, I do have another shop coming up, so... Not that it matters, because it refreshes anyway, but getting a different card selection would be nice. What am I fighting? Oh god, I need lots of energy for that thing. What is that thing called? The Guardian? That's one of the things I struggle against the most. I really struggle against that, because I don't have I don't have any block. Hopefully I get some blocking options in the next set of cards. But yeah, chances are I'm going to have to heal before that thing. So I'm not going to be upgrading. So I don't want to buy anything that needs upgrades. Think in the Clockwork Souvenir. And then we go to the next shop. And hope I don't see something that I really want. Colorless. Swift. Cultist. Eh. Cultist is actually kind of tempting. But now I can't afford it. Alright. Next shop, please. Dead Branch! Damn it. I don't want to see Dead Branch now. Orrery would have been really good. Shit. Rage, I don't have enough card draw for Rage to be good. Whirlwind is tempting. It's not good for what I'm about to get into, but it would be good for later. Infernal Blade is pretty average, because I've already got one. Metallicize. Bleh. Jack of all trades. I can't even afford them. Regen Potion is meh. energy potion is not bad, to be honest, but what I've got is probably adequate. I think I remove... What do I remove, though? A strike? A defend? Maybe remove a defend? Leave. How is there no block cards? Seriously. Remove a card. Gain gold. I don't know if I want to remove another card, to be honest. I could remove a strike. But what does that mean? That just means I'm getting headbutt and bash more often. And whatever that thing draws. Whereas at least with the gold, I can use that later. I'm going to need all the HP I can get. Also, you know what the problem with leveling up bash is? All of a sudden, that becomes harder. Okay, anyway, we're going to armaments, we're going to combust. We're going to pass the turn. Okay, and I think this is where we start doing some work. With a bash. Maybe then headbutt the bash. I think that's the plan. Bash, headbutt the bash. Are there any other cards? What other cards would I like? None of them. Bash, headbutt the bash. Okay. 22 damage incoming. Offering might have been good. I don't know. I don't have any frickin' block, man. Oh dear. I do have liquid memories. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it though. I feel like this is gonna be a race, and the more vulnerable he's got, the better. Do I want to get something like an armaments? Or an infernal blade? If I offering here, I'll draw 5 cards, and I'll get 2 energy. I'll get an infernal blade, and there's a reasonable possibility I get armaments back. Hello! Thank you for the follow, Belladane. Thank you very much. So, yeah, I am, this is my first time through attempting Ascension 20. And, well, actually, it's my second attempt. My first attempt was about 30 minutes ago, and I died. So, yeah. Do I offering here? Do I use liquid memories to get offering? And then, with that, I can play Infernal Blade, I can play armaments, and level lots of stuff up. That could actually be the play here. But I hope you're having a wonderful day at Belladane too. I think that might be the play. I get offering, I play it, I do lots of damage to his face. Yeah. Alternatively, I could always just do that next turn. Like, what's the rush? Is there a rush? There's not really a rush. Except that it would mean I'd be able to armaments more stuff. I might even... Yeah, stuff it. Let's see what happens. Oh, because if I don't do it now, I'm not going to be able to liquid memories the offering if I don't draw it next turn. That is the concern. That is the concern. Alright, so here's what we do. We get the Infernal Blade. Oh, we didn't get it. I was really hoping for the armaments there. Of all the things. Anyway, that's fine. So, didn't quite work out the way we wanted it to, but it's not bad. Let's see what this gives us. Well, do we want to do that, or do we instead just want to... Which of these would we want to get back? I mean, literally all we've got is strikes, right? So if there's anything we want back, it's going to be what this gets us. That is if we don't just... Yeah, look, let's see what that gets us. It's got to be better than 6, right? No, it doesn't. I mean... Oh, actually... No, it doesn't. It's worse. But still, that's fine. It costs 0. And do we want to get it back next turn? Probably, yeah. Because it's damage and block. Alternatively, I could get nothing back and get these things back, which might actually be better. Because again, this is a race. So let's try that. Because we're trying to maximize damage here. As well as... yeah, so I hit him with this. That's going to be 45. Can we do 45 in one turn with what's here? We can do... Probably not. Can we survive? I do have... Yeah, we can. We probably can do 45, actually, because we got the potion. Ow. My face. Okay. The bash isn't as good as some of these other things. Can we? So that's 20, right? So can we do 20 damage to him here? No. That's 13. Yeah, we can, easily. Nine. Man, I wish that I didn't have to use that potion, but I gotta use the potion. It's a pity, but to save myself 22 damage, it's worth it. It's absolutely worth it. Okay, 28, Juzu bracelet. Normal enemy combats are no longer encountered. Well, that's a good thing. I'll take the emerald key, thank you. A blood potion is very welcome. And I still don't have a way to exhaust anything. Dual wield, I only have 1 power and it's pretty meh. Twin strike is also a bit meh, but it's better than a strike. God damn it. Seriously. It's not that much better than a strike. Did I take the power through? I think I need the block. Okay, I'm gonna rest. Because I need the HP. I badly need the HP. I hate this fight. This is the dude that I hate the most for level 1 boss. I really don't like this boss. Now, do I use the offering, take 6 damage, and just try and get what I can to do what I can, bash whatever? I think the answer is yes, I do. Before he blocks. So we bash. $30 damage. Combust, I think, is going to be helpful. We strike. We strike. Pass the turn. He's going to block. Okay, we only have to do 7 more damage before he comes out of this phase. Now, do we Infernal Blade? Like, that's not going to be hard to do. Actually, we need to do 16 damage. But, I mean, we can do that with 2 hits. That's not hard. So rather than... So what I'm thinking is... By the way, what do I want to headbutt? Do I want to headbutt any of these? Maybe even a defend. Don't know. I'm thinking... So I could armaments, that'll go down to 0. and then I get to play it for free. Or I can play it for 1, and then armament's what I get. And that way it's forever leveled up. That's probably the play, especially as this, by itself, is going to be enough to convert him over. Clash! I hate that card so much. Of all the things it could have given me, that is the worst possible thing it could have given me. What do I want? I want armaments. Pass the turn. Okay, so he's doing 10 damage, but that's fine because I'm going to upgrade everything. And then I'm going to block. Now the question is, do I want to strike as well? The answer is yes. Take 1 damage. Okay, 16 damage incoming. Still can't play the damn clash. But that's fine. I want to defend anyway. So we're going to defend, and now all of a sudden I can play a clash. Would I though? With him with frickin' thorns? Probably not. In saying that, I mean... it's a lot of damage for free. I can bash him. But bash... he's vulnerable for 3 turns. That is nice. I can headbutt and get back the armaments again. What is that going to do for me? I could headbutt and get back the power through, because he's going to hit me for even more next turn, if I remember correctly. I can't remember the order of play. So tempted to Google this. And I think I will. What's he called? The damn Guardian or something. The Guardian. Okay. Slay the Spire. The Guardian. Alright, just to remind me of how this works. So it's... okay, so it's... oh, go away. Alright, so he's going back to offensive mode next turn. So there's no point in... there's no point in headbutting the power through, because he's not attacking next turn anyway. There's probably no point in doing the armaments either, for the same reason. So if I am going to headbutt, it should probably be for what? Probably the bash, just to get more vulnerable on him. Yeah, that's probably right, you know. I'm gonna probably take some damage here. I'm gonna probably hit him 3 times. That's 12 damage. I'm on 39 life, effectively. So 12 damage brings me down to 39, 37, 27. Oof, I think I'm gonna need... I'm gonna need that thing, but anyway, it's worth it. I didn't use the headbutt. Oops. Huh? I thought he'd be I thought he'd be powering up this turn. Oh, that's not good. I think I need that. Just to be safe. Well, this isn't good. I need to do 50 damage to him. That's a lot of damage. Do I defend? I don't know if there's much point. I think we just race him. Oof! 11. 11. Okay, now he's blocking. Son of a bitch. Okay, which means next turn he's going to be hitting me for big damage. By the way, if I do 7 damage, he's going to block. So, I'm thinking, weirdly enough, I feel like I need to defend in order to use the clash. That's fine. Then I've only got 2. I've got 1, 2, and then that. How much damage does that do? 13. How much damage does that do? 9. So that's... the combination of those is too much. Any one of these, except for the strike, is going to make him fold up. So I think we strike. We defend. Now, do we clash and then headbutt? I think we do. And what do we headbutt for? Probably a defend plus. I think that's right. So we clash. Yeah, thought so. And then we headbutt for a defend plus. Pass the turn. Okay, 10 damage incoming. Best way of dealing with that is probably going to be armaments defend. Defend, yeah, I think that's right. Armaments, defend plus. Might as well. Pass the turn. Lots of defense. Oh shit. See, this is where things get bad. Okay. Can I kill it here? 18. So if I do this, I'm on 17. He does 16 to me, and then the 1, I'm dead, right? I'm actually dead. I'm fucking dead again. God damn it. I don't think I can survive this. That's 18 plus 13 makes 20, hang on, 28, 31, 40. I can only do 40 damage to him. I'm dead. Fuck this game, man. I hate the Guardian with a goddamn passion. I really do. Oh my god. Okay, Ascension 20 sucks. Oh my god. Okay. Welp. Do I remove a card? Do I take 100 gold, which is effectively the same as removing a card? Do I get a curse for max HP 14? No. Or do I just swap out my boss relic for something better? I feel like it's the boss relic thing. I can't see how the positioning of the elites is going to help me here. God damn it. 1 HP. 1 HP is all it would have taken to survive that. You know, if I'd not taken the key, I would have survived that, because I would have had the singing bowl, and I would have been gaining a couple of HP, and that would have been enough to survive that. God damn it. You know what would be nice right now? The thing that lets... anyway, whatever. I'm salty. I like this middle path, Hexaghost. I like this middle path because it has it has what? Lots of elites. That's why. Even this path ain't bad. It's got fire, and then that. It's got a shop. Not that I can do much with the shop at this stage. I could just take lots of question marks just for something a bit different, which is kind of tempting. Like, lots of question marks. Look, I don't think it matters what I... Let's work out which path I'm going to take once I do this. Astrolabe. What is it? They're being upgraded, right? So we'll upgrade a bash. Hang on. What does Astrolabe do again? What? Oh my god, I need to Google this shit. Does it upgrade or does it transform them? Slay the Spire, Astrolabe. It transforms them, then upgrades them. Okay. 1, 2, 3. You know what? I should have done 1 defend and 2 strikes. Shit. What did I just get? I got a feed, a blood for blood, and a power through. That's not terrible. That's a pretty solid set of things. That's pretty good, actually. Feed plus. Blood for blood is fine. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so with that in mind, and knowing that fights are probably good now with the feed, like we want to take fights because we want to raise our max HP. And blood for blood ain't bad either. So which path are we taking? I think, as I said, we want plenty of fights, probably before the... We don't want a burning blood. I like a fire before an elite, if possible. So I'm actually looking at this right-hand path. It's only got a few fights, though. God, all I want is a fire before an elite. And I don't want to do a burning elite. So I'm thinking the right-hand path. And then... Would have been good if it had one more fight, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay, here's what we're going to do. So we're going to blood for blood one of these dudes for 22. Shit, that's a bit of a waste, but that's alright. Maybe I do him for 22, leaving him on 11, and then take the other dudes out next turn with feed. I think that's a pretty good plan of attack, save for the fact that he's just weakened me. Okay, we're going to do this one first. We're going to feed on it. We're going to defend. Going to take 1 damage. And then we will kill it next turn. I'm okay with that. Oh, I'm not healing. Even more... Okay, you know what I need? Fires. Fires for rests. There's no point in taking armaments because I'm not going to get to upgrade it. Intimidate is okay. I do like it, but it's very situational and... yeah. I just want to quickly check. Is the audio working? Yes, it is. Good. Okay. So what are we taking here? Seeing red is tempting, and it's even cheaper when it's upgraded, which it won't be for a while. Intimidate upgraded would be really nice. I think it's seeing red. Intimidate is, for one, is just too situational. Okay. Right, we're going to hit you 3 times. Pass the turn. Okay, we're gonna what? So if I use this, I get 1 extra energy, so I might as well. Now, what am I going to do with that extra energy is the question. Am I going to hit it for 22, 28? Yes, I am. Or am I gonna defend? What have I got coming up? A feed. Nice. 12 damage. And surely a strike. Surely a strike. You'll do. No, you won't do. 15 damage. Okay, so that will put him on 9, and then that will kill him. Nice. 20 gold, please. And what else do we want? Rupture. Whenever you lose HP from a card, gain strength. I don't have any cards that are losing me HP, unfortunately. Iron Wave is fine. Body Slam is pretty useless right now, although not bad coupled with Power Through. But how often are those two going to combo? Feels like not that much. You know what would be really nice right now? Would be Combust. That'd be really nice. That'd be so nice right now. Anyway, do I Iron Wave here? Iron Wave's tempting, but it's also really weak. Do I Body Slam here? No. Do I skip here? Yeah. What have I got coming up? See, Iron Wave could be good for things that are coming. That's my concern. But it's so weak. It's so weak. Like, it does such little damage. And it stops me from seeing other things as much. Ah, shit! Oh my god, Covert. How you doing? Oh my god. It's like old times, isn't it? It's been a while. How you doing? I am going okay. Doing pretty well. This is my... So, I am on the hardest level of Slay the Spy, Ascension 20. That is as high as it gets. And I'm hoping that I can manage to do that tonight. I don't like my chances though, because it's probably going to take me a couple of hours and it's already getting a bit late. Because I've already lost 2 attempts. But we'll see how I go. How are you doing? And what are you playing these days, Covert? Quick shout out to Covert. Good friend of mine, friend of the channel, all-round nice guy. That's not how shout outs are done. Covert. Hang on, I've got to go shout out Covert. Something like that. There we go. Alrighty. So what have you been playing? Fragpunk. How's Fragpunk going? Okay, I am probably going to skip here. Or maybe Iron Wave. I'm going to take the Iron Wave, stuff it. I might regret it, but we'll see how we go. Okay, what are we taking here? Status cards. Status cards are good. Add 2 wounds into your hand. What is it? When you draw them. Well, that doesn't help until the next time around. Searing Blow's not going to be good because I'm going to be spending more time resting than leveling up. Disarm is okay. I'm sad that I can't afford any of these. Well, Peace Pipe would be a bit shit. Molten Egg would have been great. Can't afford that. Mind Blast is shit right now. I don't want to... I mean, I could remove a strike. That's not terrible. I still don't have any card draw. Power Through is... Damn it. Okay. I'm kind of tempted by the Evolve. What boss have I got? Hexaghost. Does he give me... Yeah. So, Evolve is probably going to help for the sentries. It'll help a lot for the sentries, so I'm thinking of taking that for that reason alone. Been playing the finals. Was playing Fragpunk like a stream. But yeah, they broke it. Last update for Linux, so not playing it much right now. That's no good. I hope they do fix it for you. It's no good when your game gets broken. No good at all. Okay, I've got 1 fight, and then I've got an elite. So I must admit, a potion would be nice. If I can afford an evolve and a potion, that'd be really good. So 137 minus 74 is what? 63. What can I afford with 63? a draw or a fear. If I get sentries, which is the thing that I hate the most, fear's not going to help. Swift might. So that's probably the play. That's probably the play. I think so. So, let's get the evolve. Let's get the swift. And let's leave. Alright, one more fight. Got a bunch of games during Steam sales. What did you get, Covert? Gotta love those Steam sales. I got The Messenger on PlayStation just recently. It's a game that a guy called Juzzcook has been talking about being quite good and of a similar vein to... Of a similar vein to, say, Hollow Knight and those sorts of games there. So I'm looking forward to playing The Messenger. You got Peak. I've got a friend that's playing Peak at the moment. It looks like it's like a getting over it 3D simulator kind of thing. Batman Arkham and Telltale, nice. Borderlands 3, Ark Survival, yes. There's a lot of games that are going cheap. I think I got one of the Batman games ages ago for like $3. Incredibly cheap. Anyway, I should kill this thing, right? Right, how am I going to do that? I am going to... what? I'm going to Seeing Red, so I've got an extra energy. I'm going to bash. And then I think I'm going to power through so that I've got some block. And then I might just strike. Pass the turn. Okay, can we do 29 to him? Yes, we can. Oh, I should have... I forgot to feed. I forgot. I'm hungry. I need to feed. Got them for under 5. Yeah, there's some real bargains out there. Oh, do I want another blood for blood? No, thank you. Do I want a pommel strike? Absolutely. I will take a pommel strike. Thank you very much. Okay. Time to wheel and deal. What are we getting? What are you going to give us, Mr. Gremlin? Something bad. Oh, wait, is that a portal to the boss? No, it's a curse. What the fuck? I've been getting the worst RNG. I swear. What did I get? What did I get? Decay. At the end of your turn, take 2 damage. Lovely. Fantastic. And every time I draw that. And it doesn't even exhaust. And I've got no way of exhausting cards. God damn it. That's bullshit. Shit. Okay, what are we doing? I don't need to rest, so I'll smith. What am I going to get? What am I going to smith? I can smith a Seeing Red, so it gives me extra energy. That's tempting. An Evolve to draw me 2 cards. It's really tempting. What else? I could do the bash. Or Pommel Strike. So that I draw extra cards when I use it. Pommel Strike is very, very tempting. If I've got... I'm trying to think about this. What have I got coming? It's sentries that I really need to prepare for. Bash doesn't help with those. Seeing Red might. Evolve absolutely would. Pommel Strike also would to a lesser degree. Whereas if I've got Lagavulin, Evolve isn't going to help much. Pommel Strike would. Pommel Strike will help a little bit with the sentries. What else have I got that's good for the sentries? I've got Feed, I've got Power Through, I've got Blood for Blood. So maybe the I don't know. Evolve is probably... What else have I got coming up? After that, I've got potentially another elite. So sooner or later I'm going to get sentries. I'm just going to do evolve. Fuck it. Alright. That way, if I get started... Yeah! Okay. Finally. Things are coming together. Things are coming together. Good. These sentries are pretty strong. Okay. What do I want to do here? Do I want to attack for 22? 6, 18... Or do I want to do... Do I want to attack for 12, 17 and get 5 block? I'm going to treat it as a race. The sooner I kill this dude, the better. Excellent. And this is why we got evolve. For that exact reason. Now, shit. Okay, what I really wanted to do is kill this dude with a feed. Really wanted to do that. I can, but it means I'm taking 10 damage. If I draw cards, I will probably draw into one of these that will help. I may also draw into the decay. But you know, sooner or later I'm going to draw into that anyway. But at least if I do that, I can power through and instead of taking... And I shouldn't take 10 damage. That is the plan. Okay, we can do a few things with this. We can Seeing Red. We can Pommel Strike. We can Feed. We can Evolve. We can Power Through. Perfect. Taking no damage. And we're going to start drawing a buttload of cards. There we go. And that is the strength of the evolve. All these wounds, all these decays, all these dazeds, well maybe not the decays, but everything else draws me cards. That is fantastic. Okay. So now we can focus on defending. And I think that's what we want to do. I've only got 3 energy, and I want to play Iron Wave and defend. So I'm going to hit you with a Pommel Strike, and you with an Iron Wave. And a defend, pass the turn, only cop 2 damage, and we're fine. Well, actually, I thought that would have... For some reason, I thought that was going to fully block. I don't know why I thought that. Okie dokie. Now, I'm going to keep targeting this one. I still want more block. So, we can live with 5, or we can take 20. I think we want 20. So we're going to power through. Then we got 2 left. Do we strike and strike for 12 damage, leaving him on 17? And hope that we draw something big next turn? Yeah, I think we do. A hit, and a hit. Pass the turn. Love the sound effects in this game. The game feels good. It's a nice feeling game. Also, I did not get the strikes that I needed. No problemo. It's not the end of the world. A little bit annoying, but not the end of the world. Okay. So we're going to strike. Strike. I can just leave him like that. Pass the turn. It's fine. We are copping a lot of dazeds. Like, a lot of dazeds. Okay, so that's 5 block, and that's 5 block. So that's 10 block. So, oh, the decay is what did the damage to us. Right. Right. Okay. So we Iron Wave here. We defend. We strike. Pass the turn. Pop 2 damage. Oakley dokley. No need to defend now. So let's blood for blood. Let's pommel strike. Let's strike. And we're good. Okay, get our gold. Bottle Tornado. Choose a power. Start with that card in your hand. What powers do we even have? Fucking none. Oh, wait, no. I lie. We have the Evolve. But do I want Evolve in my hand, in my starting hand, therefore drawing one less turn card every single combat? Do we always want it there? I mean, there's probably enough times where it's helpful, but I don't know. I feel like there's an awful lot of times where it's not helpful. I'm tempted to leave the Bottled Tornado. Because we're going to get to the point where having Evolves in my starting hand are not going to be helpful. We have a fire before the next elite. Do we want to get an armaments? We don't want a perfected strike because we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we got 5 strike cards technically. So that's 10, 16 damage, but it's still a bit shit. We got no strength for sword boomerang to be good. Armaments is tempting because we could go there, not heal. The problem with not healing is that there's 2 elites coming. And I don't know if I can survive 2 elites without healing. But you know what? If ever there's a time to do it, it's with an armaments plus. Now, do we want Bottled Tornado? That is the question. Do we want Evolve in every starting hand moving forward? Oof, that's a big ask. I don't think we do. Skip. Okay, 12 damage. We Iron Wave here. 5 to... Oh no. God damn it. I'm not going to get to use the feed. That kinda sucks. No, I'm not going to get to use the feed. Okay. Well, I think we're powering through. And I think we're leaving the feed on the table and using it next time. Okay, Evolve. Which is not that helpful here, which is why I don't want it in my starting hand. I can use a Blood for Blood, and I think I will. Alternatively, I could kill it with... what? I could bash you. Pommel Strike, no, that's not going to do it. Alright, fine. Waste. Waste. Don't like it. Don't like wasting mana that way. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, what are we doing here? We got 17 damage incoming. 5, 10. If I upgrade the defend, it's going to be 13 block. And I think that's the plan. That's as good as it gets. We're going to cop that decay. I really need a shop. I need a shop to get rid of that decay. Oh my god, it's back again. Ah. Go away. Okay, feed is 12, so that would put him on 41, 31. That's nowhere near low enough, so we're going to defend, strike, strike. Man, we are copping and battering. And we're seeing our own wounds coming back. Okay. We don't need power through here. We do need to bash. We do need to strike. We don't need the seeing red. My deck is cluttered with shit. That is the problem right now. That's 33 damage. That is lethal. Do I want lethal? No. What I want is to bloody feed. The problem is that that's only 13 block. Nah, we'll just kill him. Okay, flex potion. That's something. Shuffle. If only I could shuffle the cards midway through. Okay. Alright, do we want a second wind? Yes. Yes, we want a second wind. That is exhaust. Exhaust is exactly what we need right now to get rid of that goddamn curse. Okay. Let's open this. Bottled light. Fuck me, another bottle. But this, on the other hand, is good because we can start with a skill in hand. And what skill might we want? Well, we're about to go through a fire, and what we're going to get at the fire is the plan was to upgrade armaments. I don't think that's the plan anymore. What would we like in every starting hand? A seeing red, maybe? For 2 extra energy? Potentially. That's not bad. Armaments would have been the answer if it wasn't for the fact that I have 2 elites coming up and I'm not going to survive them both. Definitely not a second wind. What card do we want? Do we want any... We don't want... I don't think any of these skills is ideal in every starting hand, except maybe the seeing red. Possibly the seeing red. The problem is that that takes 1 card out of our hand, but it also gives us the ability to play more things. It's not ideal, though. I could just take the key. Key it is. Need to take the key sooner or later. Now. Do I take 2 fights? Or a heal and an elite? I think I take the heal. Do I upgrade the armaments? So tempting. Okay. How much would I be healing for? 26. Now, what have I got? I've already had the sentries, so it means it's going to be Gremlin Knob or it's going to be Lagavulin. Either one of those, I feel like the armaments is going to be so helpful that it will be worth more than 26 life. Let's see. Gremlin Knob. Okay, we're going to evolve. We're going to strike. We're going to strike. We're going to pass the turn. He's going to roar. I hate that goddamn decay. We're going to blood for blood. Do we want to add strength? Not really. I'm going to pass the turn. Okay, we're going to bash. Or are we going to power through? Power through could be the answer here. Bash and power through. It'll piss him off. But next turn, we'll make it all worth it. Or I could strike. That'll bring him down to 37. 37. Then I can pop the potion then. So it'll become 37. And that's going to get upgraded to 10, 15. So 37, 27, 22. 22. 22. That'll be 7. So 15 plus 5 from the potion makes 10. He's still not bloody dead. Unless we draw something better than Iron Wave. What could we possibly draw? And if we're really lucky, we'll get Blood for Blood or Feed. And I feel like the odds are pretty good for that. But we might also just get some strikes. So I think the answer here is power through. Block most of that damage. Still copping 8, but that's better than copping 24. Okay, problem is he's doing it again. So, I can strength here, and if I do that, we've got some options. We can pommel strike for 18. That'll bring them down to 30. And then 7, 12. That'll bring him down to 18. And then 9, 14. That won't kill him. Or we can armaments. And I think that's the answer. We armaments. And then we bash again, probably, with the intention of killing him next turn. And next turn we hopefully draw the blood for blood. Alternatively, we armaments, we pommel strike, we iron wave. I mean, here's the thing. If I don't use the potion, and if I don't armaments, I can hit him 3 times. I could do a 13 plus 7 makes 20, plus 9 makes 29, off his life total makes 28. Mental blank, 28. Hello, 28, 19. Bash with the intent to kill. I think there's laws against that. Absolutely. So if I do this, this, and this, I'm going to cop 28 damage. I will have 3 life left. But he'll be dead. And, well, he'll be dead next turn. Guaranteed. And I'll have 8 life left. Whereas if I armaments, pommel strike, iron wave, then this will do 13. Well, this will do 15. So that'll do 15. That'll do 7, 9 plus 4 makes 13. What was this one? 15. So 13 plus 15 is 28. He'll be on 20. He'll be on 20. It's hard to kill him on 20. It's real hard to kill him on 20. Alternatively, I could that and that. That puts him on 36, which is way too high. Good thing about this, and this, though, is that I'm getting a bit more block, but not that much more block. Not that much more block at all. Alright, let's do this. Second wind. It's not helpful. Iron wave. Strike. 19. I can kill him on 19, right? Maybe not. The power through protects me. And then strike leaves him on 7. Plus the power through. And I get to feed next turn. That is fine, actually. That is just dandy. That's a full block. And I get to feed next turn. I'm okay with that. Okay, self-forming clay, that's handy, so when I lose HP, I get block. Energy potion is good. Carnage is good. Sever Soul is good in this instance. The next, I've got a hard fight, an elite, and a question mark. That is rough. That is real rough. I don't know if I can survive that on 12 health. Really don't know. So Carnage is probably good because it does big damage. Sever Soul does slightly less damage and exhausts shit in my hand, which is not bad, especially against certain things. Carnage is just good, but Carnage disappears on me. Sever Soul doesn't. Problem with Sever Soul is that if I use it with something in my hand that I don't want to get rid of, I'll be sad. Chances of that seem pretty slim though. I'm gonna Sever Soul. I might regret this. It's gonna be Lagavulin or it's gonna be Sentries again. Carnage is real tempting, but it disappears when you don't use it. Let's go Sever Soul. Stuff it. Oh no! Fucked. These guys are gonna kill me. These guys are actually gonna kill me. Tonight has been cursed. Absolutely cursed. Okay. I can feed for 12 on you. Let's do that. Yum. I can Sever Soul you. Then I'm copying 6 damage. Nothing I can do about it. Okay. Power through would have been good. Seeing red is good. What's the plan here? I do 4 damage to one of them. Probably the pointy one over here. And then I power through and second wind. Well, I don't even need to second wind, actually. I've got plenty of block from the power through. So we do this. If I were to do him instead, at least then... because I'm going to be weak for a while. What cards have I got coming up? So I'm doing 25% less damage. So if I hit something for 4, the next one's also going to do 4. So none of them are 8. But this at least is 7 damage. I think that's right. Combined with this one would take out that one at least. The bash... I mean, blood for blood, 25% less, means 5 less damage is 17. That can take out pretty much any of those, so that's fine. The bash will only be doing 6 damage, plus 4. That'll also take out the slime. Problem is that he's probably not even attacking next turn, but anyway, let's just do it. Power through. Yeah, I think that's right. 10, 14. And then just pass the turn. Alright. Now, so I get to kill you. And I can kill you as well. I like it. So you die. And you die. And we pass the turn and we don't take any more damage. I'm weak, but that's fine. So I can fully block. And I can fully block with armaments and then bash. That is a plan. Okay, and then he dies next turn, and I haven't taken damage. Nice. Oh, do I still? No, I've already used feed. So we just kill it. Done. 14 gold. Blessing of the Forge. Upgrade all the cards. Do I want to replace one of these? Potentially. Potentially. What have I got coming up? What cards have I got here? Sword Boomerang. Meh. Seeing Red. Not bad. Intimidate. None of them are upgraded. I'm thinking... Intimidate, Sword Boomerang, or Seeing Red. Shit, I don't know. Or Skip. Skip is an option. Seeing Red at least... Hang on. So, that's going to be Sentries or Lagavulin. Is that right? So I just had Gremlin Knob, right? Yeah. So... And then once I get past him, I'm okay. Problem is that I've got no bloody heals. Sentries or Gremlin or Lagavulin. And I'm on 10 health. I've got no heals. This is horrible. I am so fucked right now. Intimidate. It's only doing 25% less. That's a bit bad. Sword Boomerang. I don't have any strength, so it's not helpful. Seeing Red, it just lets me play more cards, but probably not helpful, getting in the way. I think we skip. Now, do we want more strength, or do we want things upgraded for the rest of play? Upgrading things is fine, but not that great. Whereas more strength and more energy is probably the way to go. So I'm going to skip all of that. Let's get... fuck me. I don't know. We want the Evolve. Definitely want the Evolve. Iron Wave. Evolve. Iron Wave and Second Wind is necessary to even survive here. I could Energy and Sever Soul or Bash as well. But I'm more inclined to keep those for a future turn. Such as a Feed or a Blood for Blood or something like that. Something where I've got lots of things to play. Alright, so we're going to Evolve. We're going to Iron Wave. You. We're going to Second Wind. Oh, shit. It doesn't work. Fuck! I'm dead. Well, I'm not dead, but I'm nearly dead. I can't take any more hits. Okay, need to power through. There's no other option. Blood for Blood. May as well. Do we Strength here? Probably not. Wait till a turn where there's lots of strikes. In saying that, if I had... No, it's fine. Okay, let's see what comes next. Okay. So... we could Pommel Strike, we might get a Feed. Might not. Either way, we are fucked unless we pull the armaments. Oh no, the Feed will rescue us. The Feed rescues us because I get extra health from that. And now we're alive. For just a little bit longer. God, this is bad. This is real bad. This is real bad. Okay, if I armaments, I'll have 8 block. I'll cop 2 damage. I'll still be alive. I can exhaust all this shit in my hand. I can attack him. Sounds like a decent play. I could pop that for more energy. And then play the other 2 as well. And the strength potion. And that way I'd be doing 16 plus 6 makes 22. No, hang on. Upgrade them all. So Seversoul's going to do 22. And these are going to do 9. So 22 plus 9 makes 31. Plus 9 makes 40. And 22 plus 9 makes 31. Plus 9 makes 40. And I could then kill this one next turn. Probably. Or I could absolutely kill it this turn with the flex potion. But a lot of that is going to be wasted. Whereas what I could do is keep the flex potion for next turn. Yeah, that might be the plan. Armaments. Seversoul. Energy. That one. That one. Next turn it will die. And that way next turn I'm not taking damage. Okay. That went fairly well. I think we pommel strike you, see what we draw. Or do we strike you first? We strike you first, get rid of you. We pommel strike you, see what we draw. Decay. I'm alive because of the block. We strike. We pass the turn. We're going to survive this. Not only that, we're going to survive this with a potion in hand. That's a miracle. Okay. So, we're gonna... What are we gonna do here? I think seeing red is good. Let's get an extra energy. We want a blood for blood. That'll bring him down to... Yeah. We got lethal. What are we worried about? Oof! 2 HP remaining. Bottled Flame. What would we like to start each combat with? I don't even know. Attack Potion. What have we got here? Flame Barrier, Disarm, or Havoc? Flame Barrier sounds real good. What have we got coming up? We've got a fight or a question mark and a rest. I think we're going to take the question mark and hope it's good. Because we can't take a hard fight. Flame Barrier is really good against Hexaghost because he has a multi-hit. So we're going to take the Flame... Oh, so's Disarm though. Because he's got a multi-hit. But Flame Barrier is better. Is it better? Maybe Disarm is better. Disarm might actually be better. No, we're going to take the flame barrier. Okay, bottled flame. Do we want to be starting every attack with something? And if so, what? Feed is tempting, but the problem with feed is that I often can't kill turn 1. Blood for blood is nice, but it's so expensive. Sever Soul's pretty good. Bash isn't bad. Do I want to have one of these in hand at the start of every turn? If so, which one? Feed is so tempting. The problem with feed, though, is that all too often I can't kill in turn 1. Like, especially not against Hexaghost. Sever Soul might be okay. But Sever Soul's more of a thing for later on when there's a lot of shit. Pommel Strike's not bad, but do you want it every turn 1? Probably not. God damn it. This has been such a shit run. Oh my god. The illusion of choice. And look at that, I've got a feed in hand. I think I'm fucking dead. I think I'm actually dead. Hang on. Hang on. Let's think this through. Stop for a second. 16. Okay, I get to exhaust 1 card. Maybe 2. So that's 10 block. If I don't use Seeing Red, I've got 10 block. I've got 18 damage coming in. That doesn't help. I'm dead. I'm just straight up dead. I'm just straight up dead. Iron Wave. Does Iron Wave save me? I've got 10 block, 15 block. 3 damage comes through and I've got 2 health. I'm just dead. There's no way of saving this. This has been the most bullshit Slay the Spire evening I've ever had. I've never experienced an evening this bad. I can literally do nothing here. Yeah, thank you. That is exactly what I need right now. Look at this. I will play the most block I can possibly play this turn. Like, there's this. And then there's this. And that's all the block I got. And I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing. There is literally nothing more I can do. I will pop my potion. And I will hit him for everything I've got. And I think I can see an out. Where I could have survived one more turn. Hang on a second. He splits at 33.
Emotional damage!
Alright, I'm going to save scum this. I'm going to save scum this because I've had such a bad night. I feel like I deserve the option of save scumming this. I feel like I deserve it. What was the other thing I had there? There was a cleave, and there was a cleave, there was the thing, and there was some other thing, and I can't remember what it was. Headbutt. It was headbutt. Do I want cleave? I kinda do. I also kinda want... do I want headbutt or do I want cleave? Do I want Sever Soul back Or do I want to just hit them both at the same time? Or do I want block next turn? Block next turn could be good. Fuck it, we're going Iron Wave. I'm going to use the strength. And we're going to hit him. And we're going to hit him. And we're going to hit him again. And he's going to split. And I don't know why I chose Iron Wave. That was a really dumb one to choose, because without a headbutt, I'm not getting it back anyway. So literally anything else would have been better. Literally anything else would have been better. That's fine. That's completely fine. Not a problem. No problemo. You die. Pass the turn. I'm still alive. Now, can I block for 10? No. Can I do 19 damage? Also, no. I'm dead. I can do 18 damage. And you know what would have made the difference? I'm save scumming again. Anything else is literally what would have made the difference. That is the right answer, Covert. Anything else would have made the difference. Literally anything else. Literally anything else would have made that difference. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to pick anything else. The other one would have actually been better. But you know what? I don't give a shit. Because now he's splitting on 16. Which means now I can kill him. Because when I pass the turn, I will draw my 3 strikes. And my 3 strikes equal 18 damage. And he's dead. And I survive. Literally anything else. This has been so bad. Okay. We've got a Hexaghost. It's 1 enemy. We have 2 health. I somehow need to survive the first big attack that he does, which will do something like 6 damage, I think? Maybe not even. Because I'm on such low health. I think it'll do 6 damage. How can I survive that? Shockwave is tempting. Sword Boomerang will at least hit him a lot, but I don't have any strength, so it's basically just a 9 damage attack, which is pretty shit. I don't have any way to pump it up. Shockwave is tempting. Shockwave is very tempting. That might be the answer. Perfected Strike gives me 1, 2, 3, 4. How many strikes have I got? 5 strikes. So that'll be 10. 16, which is a bit shit. Shockwave. Or do I skip? I usually like Shockwave, especially with Armaments Plus. It can be okay. But it's a bit clunky. Let's give it a try. Okay, do we heal? Or do we rely on our blocks? And instead upgrade something. Like a Flame Barrier. Like a Sever Soul. Like a Seeing Red. Or even like a Pommel Strike. Or the Shockwave. Shockwave is actually pretty tempting. Am I going to successfully block every single turn? That is the question. I'm a man with a dream. I reckon we can do this. I reckon I upgrade the Shockwave? Question mark? If anything's going to kill me, it's this goddamn decay. which I still haven't managed to get rid of. It does 2 damage to me. And I bet you anything that's what kills me. And if it does, I'm going to fucking rage quit. Pommel Strike is tempting. Pommel Strike gives me more draw, which allows me to draw into blocks. I think that's the answer. Okay. I'm living with a dream. He's going to do 6 damage to me next turn. The feed is useless here. The shockwave is at least a little bit helpful here. So we'll armaments, we'll shockwave. And that's it for turn 1. 0 damage. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. You know why? Because I'm so fucking weak. Okay, we're going to evolve. We're going to evolve? I think we do evolve. Because I think he gives us burns and shit at some point. Let's Pommel Strike first. Ooh, but I could... Ooh, I could do a lot of damage with these two. Ooh. Or I could evolve and strike. Or I could evolve, or I could bash. I could Sever Soul for a lot of damage. So many options. I feel like evolve is gonna become important later. Just a feeling. And if it doesn't, well, I'll just bloody save scum. I'm over it now. My pride is completely gone. Okay, 4 damage incoming. Can I survive 4 damage? Only just because of this. Because of that. That curse actually saved me. Is this survivable? We have 8 damage coming in. Can we survive 8 damage? Yes, we can. Can we survive 10 damage? Because we've got decay. Yes, we can. We can with the flame barrier. We can't play anything else. But that's fine. And we'll play that one as well, just in case. Because it doesn't hurt. Okay. He's doing 4 damage. That's easy to take care of. I feel like for that one, we're gonna... I did evolve. So, adding wounds to my hand is actually helpful. So, what I might do is Pommel Strike. Armaments. Ooh, we like armaments. Do we need to armaments here? It upgrades our strikes. Or... yeah. Well, armaments here. We're seeing red here, get 2 more energy. I think we do power through so that we see those wounds. Because they just draw us more cards. They're actually positive things in this case. We got plenty of block. Now, I might regret it. Okay, so he's buffing next turn. See, look at all these cards. How good is that? Okay, these things are going to do damage to me at the end of my turn. Unless I do something with them. Am I going to do something with them? Absolutely. What's that going to be? It's going to be Second Wind. Problem is, that's going to get rid of my flame barrier. Permanently. Which is unfortunate. Because that means the only block I'm going to have left is armaments, power through, and defend. Which is not ideal. So do I perhaps use a defend or a flame barrier to get it out of my hand? No, I don't think I will. I'm just going to live on the edge. I think we Second Wind to get rid of the burns. Or we flame barrier to deal with the burns. Or we defend to deal with the burns. There's only 2. So I could defend. That'll fully defend the burns. That'll leave me with 2 energy left, which I can use on a Sever Soul, I think. Yes, I like that. We defend. We Sever Soul. We fucked up. I forgot that that's what those do. That's fine. We got 18 damage incoming. Can we block 18 damage? No, we can't. We can block 5. That'll become 8, so that's 13. Also, it's 18 damage plus 2, 20 damage. What is this skill potion going to give us? It's going to give us an Intimidate, an Offering that'll kill us, so that doesn't work, or an attack which doesn't help us. The Intimidate will help a lot. We're going to Armaments. That'll give us block. That'll increase this. We're going to give him Weak. That's going to reduce his damage down to 12. We're going to Defend. That's going to increase our block to 13. So we're going to cop 12 damage plus 2 damage is 14. We've got 13 block and 2 HP. We're going to have 1 HP left. We're going to have 1 HP left. One HP. 1 HP in a dream. 1 HP in a dream. Can we do it? 1 HP in a dream. Okay, we're going to cop 2 damage from the decay. We're going to cop 6 damage from him. So that's 8. We're going to catch 2 damage from this burn. So that's 10. And that's about it. Do we have 10 block? We've got 20 block if we want it. What else can we do here? Well, we got to do the 10 block. We just have to. I'd like to empty my hand out a bit because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards. I actually want to have room for those wounds because the wounds are good. The wounds help me. I like to wound myself. So what we're going to do is we're going to... I'm thinking 1, 2, and 3. I don't really want to draw more cards because I might draw something that I want to use next turn. So I think strike, power through is the answer here. I could blood for more damage. It means I only get 1 wound. But you know what? I think that's 22 as opposed to 15. That's worth it. Okay, add the wounds, get the block, pass the turn, don't die. I get more burns. That's fine. Okay. He's attacking for 30 fucking 6. $36. He's attacking for 36 because I haven't killed him quickly enough. I don't have 36 block. Well, it was nice knowing you. The timing of that. The timing of that you died was so perfect. That was so good. That was so good. That was brilliant timing. Well, fuck this game. I'm done. That's 3 losses from 3 attempts tonight. It's 12:35 at night. I'm done. I am officially rage quitting. Covert, it's been fun. Have a lovely weekend. For the rest of this weekend, so it's my partner's birthday on Sunday. So we're doing lots of birthday stuff this weekend for her. That, and I've got a charity board meeting tomorrow as well, so that's taking some time out. But I better get to bed, get some sleep, and yeah, but fun times. I came this close to actually getting past the first act of Ascension 20. Have a lovely night, Covert, and I will see you next time. Ciao, ciao.